I'm going to start off with the reports first because I think that's what the user wants. It's kind of in reverse order to how you have to deal, how the user will have to deal with this. But I'll start off with the reports. There are 4 new reports here and 1 old one. This custom report is an old one from the existing site. But the 4 new ones that I'm going to spend most of the time on are grade and job, employee, job survey comparison, and market analysis. And these are the stock reports that are in the system for each of these. These correspond here. You've got grade and job, you've got employee, you've got job survey comparison, you have market analysis, and you have custom. And these links will take you to the same place. I'm going to start off with the employee report. And what we have here, I navigate to it obviously by clicking on it. And then I look for a location. Now I'm going to show you later on how you set these locations up. But these have been set up in this test report, in this test account. And they would be, obviously these would be unique to each user. The user would have to create them. I think that it may be that salespeople will become adept at helping the users create these, and it will help them get started, but we'll see on that. So I click on one of those, and it brings me up a report that shows me all of the employees in that specific location. Now we have just some sample employee records in here. So we've got last name, and we have sample data in here. We've tried to make it easy for the user to identify that. So in most of the records you'll see sample for this sample data, and that way as they add their own records and they want to suppress these, it'll be easier for them to do that. So we have last name, first name, job title, grade, group, which is equivalent to department, base wages, annual bonus, annual commission, annual total cash compensation. And this annualized mid is a little, I wouldn't say complicated, it's a little sophisticated. What it is the midpoint in the grade rate range for this grade 27. So, and then this ratio is computing the compa ratio of annual base wages against the annualized mid. So in this case, this person is earning 98% of the mid. And the compa ratio is a pretty common ratio that people use in compensation administration, and in both of these cases we've set them up so that the compa ratio is pretty close. The way that they use them are they are looking to see if they're hiring, are they hiring close to the midpoint, or which they would want to do if they had somebody with normal average experience and abilities, or are they hiring at the bottom of the range, which they'd want to do if it's somebody new, or if it's somebody very, very experienced, they might be more willing to pay at the top end of the range.